Washington taking trips. You cannot come this shit, bitch. Can't believe I told you that I love you. Wanted to chill and cuddle. He got you wet. Just look at the puddle. I cannot trust you.
3, 2, 1. In the Sky podcast, Sleepy Duece. How are you today?
Oh, what's up? You good? Chilling? Coolin'? How about yourself?
I'm doing great. How's your day going so far?
It's pretty good. Chilling. Had to, do a couple things on my front up. But other than that, chilling. Getting this money.
Now let's start it off light. How old are you?
18. I just turned 18 in October.
You just turned 18. Are you still in high school?
Nah. I graduated in June 2018.
Oh, so you graduated early.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from D.C. I'm from Southeast D.C. I'm from 22nd Street, 3600. That's kind of like the hood. If you know about D.C., that's like the hood. So, I ain't really had a lot coming up. But then we ended up moving to Virginia for my high school because there's a lot of stuff was happening. So, yeah.
What was it like growing up in D.C.?
I mean, I can't really say too much on the podcast, but it was like your typical hood stuff. It was like, shootouts, gun violence, gang bang, drugs. I tried to, stay away from it or whatever, but growing up, that's who you hang around and stuff. You were a product of what you were around. So, I think that I kind of came out all right. I don't really gangbang, but, we still get critical.
You still do your shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what was your specific upbringing like? If you could describe it.
Well, I had a mixture. I had my mom. My mom's from D.C. My whole family's from D.C. actually. So it's just we all got that good D.C. culture. So when I moved out Virginia, it was a huge culture shock for real. It was a lot of adjusting I had to do to, move to Virginia, where it's less black people and it's more culturally diverse. Mm-hmm. Whereas it's more Caucasians, but we still didn't move too far from the area. It was literally like a 30-minute train ride. We just moved to Alexandria and shit.
Oh, so that's like half an hour away from D.C.?
Yeah, that's like not even half an hour. It's probably like 10 minutes if you're driving.
So would you say that your parents moved you out there to kind of keep you out of trouble? It's like your whole family?
Yeah, that's what it was. They keep me out of trouble. But it wasn't my whole family. It was just my mom. So, I would still go out there pretty frequently. I still, hang out with my guys and shit, do what we do in D.C. But I just so happened to go to school in Virginia. So, yeah, that's how that went.
That's always a good thing to hear, people getting up out of the hood, because, some people try to do that their whole life and they can't. Type shit. So definitely
I'm glad we did that, though, because, it exploded, it let my mind see what the world really like, instead of always having to be around negativity and violence all the time.
Now, when did you start taking an interest in music?
Well, I've always been interested in music. However, my family, they just really wasn't a huge supporter of it. They just wasn't a big fan of me starting or me rapping. So I've always dibbled and dabbled here and there in the past. Like elementary school, I used to sit with my friends, write. Middle school, I used to sit with my friends, write. High school, all my friends used to rap. I just never officially went in the studio until literally November of 2018. And then my friend, say that again.
Now, what made you want to do that? Start hitting the studio?
I made a mixtape. I made a mixtape in my room. It's called Humble Beats. You cannot find it anywhere because it's garbage. I literally made it in my room with no microphone on a laptop with YouTube beats. So when I let my friends hear it, they was like, yo, nigga, you gotta go in the studio. Bitch don't like that. And so, just hearing the positive feedback from everybody, from my friends, it was like, all right, maybe I should go ahead and start it out. So then I went and recorded my first song, Heartbreak, and then everybody who heard it, they said they liked it. Like even strangers who I showed the song to, it's like they like it. So that's when I was like, all right, I gotta really like take this seriously.
Now, who would you say like your favorite artists are? Like any other genres that kind of inspired your music besides hip hop?
Well, I know a lot of a lot of my singing, comes from Lil Durk. Like I'm like growing up, if you was around me, trust me, you heard me listening to some Lil Durk. But as of recently, I've been getting in the Juice World. Like Juice WRLD is pretty like that. I just did a All Girls to the Same remix that should be coming out pretty soon. And as a part of like comes to some of the subjects I talk about, like females and all the other stuff, I get that from Lil Uzi. I've listened to, and I'm a fan of Linkin Park. R.I.P. to the singer.
For sure.
But yeah, I used to listen to Linkin Park a lot. They used to be good. And I used to watch anime, but I still do, and I read comic books. So it's just sometimes that's just what the people in that genre listen to. So I listen to like little anime, OVAs, and a bunch of different stuff for real.
Now, I'm not really too familiar with the DC rap scene. What is that like, if you could describe it, or some of the big key pieces to the DC rap scene?
So DC, we got our own swag for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like we listen to Go Go. I forgot to mention that. We used to listen to Go Go. You got I know you might not have heard what that is, but
no.
Go Go is like a band. It's a band, and we got our own little dance. Get to beat your feet. We got a lot of stuff. Big G, Chuck Brown, the Godfather, Go Go, R.I.P. As of right now, the DMV rap scene is booming. We have Q the Fool, Shaq Lizzy, Light Show. Who else we got? We got Shelly the MC. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday. That's about it. We got JG. Oh yeah, JG Riff. The whole JG4L. We got a lot of people going on. It's really booming. The whole 37th doing what they doing. We got Quan Sosa from 22nd Street too. He doing what he doing. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Now, have you had any interactions with any of those people that are booming? And I didn't know Shy Glizzy was from DC. I didn't know.
Yeah, he's from 37th Street. He's from Southeast. But yeah, I talked to JG Riff once. I talked to No Savage. I forgot to mention him. I talked to No Savage about a feature before, but nothing really came out of that because I just had shit to do. But
yeah, a lot of people in this industry are real flaky too. So
yeah, just had a lot of shit to do. So
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I've been trying. It'd be nice to get a feature from one of them, but if not, I can do solo. But I had my good friend. I grew up with him. He from Southern Avenue. Well, he from DC also, and so we made a song together called Like That. It's his first song in the studio. So, I feel like that we realized that we really trying to get everybody together and really trying to do this and really trying to put DC on the map.
Now, what made you want to pursue this as a whole career, like something that you want to do for the rest of your life? What pushed you to it?
Well, I had a friend back in high school who used to rap. His name Lil Ott. And so I used to listen to him. He used to real loud rap, and I felt like I was like, wow, if my man could do it, like, and we damn near the same age, he making like hits, and he can be put on. I can be able to do the same thing. And so we had a conversation. We really had a conversation, and he was like, yeah, bro, if you really think you could do this, bro, go ahead and shoot your shot. And so that's what it was. It all started from one conversation.
So did you just like instantly go hit the studio after you had that conversation with him?
Yeah, as soon as I got in the house that night, I just went to the drawing board and was like, all right, this how I want to do this song. This how I want to do Heartbreak. because Heartbreak was my main song at the time. Like it was my first song that I wanted to do, and it's the main song that I was writing. So I was like, all right, let me really like put everything I got into this one song. So as soon as I got home, I tried to go write Heartbreak. My writing process, it takes me a little bit. Like I can write a song within a day, but in order for me to like really, really make the song the best that it could possibly be, it's probably gonna take me about like a week.
That's just for one song.
Yeah, I write multiple songs at a time. Like I have multiple incomplete songs that I'm still working on, but every day I work on multiple songs at a time.
Okay.
So I'd probably work on, I don't know. So for example, I work on Heartbreak for like 5 minutes, a day, or probably about 5 minutes a day, and then I work on another song for about another 5 minutes, or so. Then I switch to another song. Because when I feel like I'm losing my train of thought or losing stuff to say on the song, that's when I'll just switch to another song, so that way I can have something fresh for the next time I'm ready to write the song.
That's definitely like a good idea, and you can really do that with anything, like beating a video game level or something like that. Like if you're getting frustrated or you can't do it, like it's always better just to kind of let it go for maybe a day, however long.
Yeah.
And then come back to it. So I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm a video game nerd too. That's where I got it from. Actually leveling up, being able to level up.
What kind of games you into?
I like fighting games. So, like I said, I used to watch anime. So, my main games I play at the moment on PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation, add me at Darion74, DARIONN74. I'm giving out smoke. I like to play Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I like to face fighters. I play Naruto Storm 4, a game nobody can beat me in. And I play Grand Theft Auto. And I'm just starting to get into Call of Duty because I don't really like FPS, like first person shooters. Mm-hmm. But if that's what my friends are playing, shit, that's where I'm at.
You don't play no Fortnite?
Oh man, I used to, but not really. I ain't really been playing it for real because I just been busy. But I used to, like, I'd play with my friends or something. But I wouldn't just cut it on if I'm by myself. I'd go play like a fighting game or something.
Now fighting games, like you play Dragon Ball Z and Naruto.
Yeah.
I usually don't hear those out of people who like fighting games too much. I usually hear the more typical Mortal Kombat and Injustice kind of
game. Yeah, you see, I can't play those because it's people that know like that game. That know live those games and that real live, and that you can't even touch them. So I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and get whooped on like that. So I'd rather go play a game that I actually know all the characters, like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. I'd rather play a game that I know the characters and I know their weaknesses and special abilities. So make it an even playing field. You might be better than me tactically, strength wise, but tactically, I'm gonna be a little bit better than you. Yeah.
So, would you say that you knew how to play those? Like, you knew their weaknesses and strengths just from watching the series?
Yeah, but like video game devs, they do make tweaks and nerfs and buffs based on how the game goes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd say that I did know how to play the game based on watching the series. So, yeah. You want to beat me? Watch Naruto.
You want to beat me? Watch Naruto, he says. What would you say inspires a lot of your songs?
Well, what inspires a good portion of them is it's just life events. It's life events, something that either I've seen or I've seen my friends go through or something I personally went through. So, like, my most recent song, was a good one. Like that with me and my friend Sin that I spoke on earlier. We both talking about females, about our experiences with females. So it's a lot of stuff, but mainly that's the focus of my song: females and life experiences.
Are there any like life experiences that you can specifically key out that would inspire a lot of your songs?
Yeah. So back in late 2017, when I first moved out VA, I used to talk to this girl. Her name was Danielle. We never was officially together, but yeah, it's some wild stuff that happened. So if you listen to my songs, trust me, you'll understand. You'll understand if you listen to the music. But that's a good specific example.
I definitely feel that it's always the ones that really never worked out. That's kind of the shittiest like situations.
Yeah, especially like the ones that like, and then like it just be crazy because they be like, wow, I really like these, like, and shit just happens. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that's life. It is what it is. Shit happens. Like, it's just all about the universe. You gotta really make the universe your bitch in a way, and that really doesn't apply to what we're talking about specifically, but it definitely is true. Like, speak what you want into existence, do what you want into existence. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And the crazy part is like a lot of people don't even really think about that. They just kind of sit around and wait for things to happen to them. They don't go reach out and do this. They don't go do this. They don't go do that. They're scared to take steps because they're so used to seeing the molded form of how people turn out in today's America or whatever. Go to college, graduate high school, go to college, get a job that you hate, retire, then die. Like, who the fuck wants to live like that?
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to go through myself. That's how I actually started rapping. I was like, I don't want to keep. That was another factor why I started rapping. I don't want to live into the norm. I want to be different.
Yeah, fuck that normie bullshit. Like, for real.
Hell yeah, man.
But like, if you are going to college and you actually know what you want to do, then shout out to you, because that's a lot to kind of have on your shoulders, knowing what you want to be for the rest of your life. Because, me myself, I'm not going to be doing, I know for a fact that I'm not going to be doing a podcast for the rest of my life. It'll turn into something else. But for right now, I'm doing what I want to do and what makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it's about, is just being happy, man. Like, if you ain't happy, then you're not nothing. Like, I'd rather be happy than rich.
Yeah, if you're not happy, what you doing with yourself?
And there's a majority of people are like that. Like, they just do what their parents want them to do or what a significant other wants them to do. They don't truly do what they want to do.
Yeah, man. And that's no way to live for real, because it's like, why? If you're going to be constantly upset or constantly miserable, and you got to, live under somebody else's rule, when you want to do something, you got to wait till somebody else tell you to do it, or do it how somebody else wants you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not no real way to live life. So with my music, I be trying to convey. I try to convey, like, because I know it's not a lot of rappers from where I'm from that talk about, heartbreaks and their feelings and stuff. I know that because, it's a mainly it's a hood area. So, I try to break the norm of that. Try to make it seem like, okay, like, it's cool for us to, be able to talk about ourselves. Like, talk about what we feeling and stuff.
That's definitely, like, a big thing. Like, anybody, black, white, anybody can relate to, heartbreak and feelings. So I definitely fuck with that.
Thank you.
Regardless, because, somebody can rap about selling dope, and not everybody can be like, oh, yeah I did that. But damn near everybody can be like, yeah, I've had a bitch break my heart,
Yeah, most definitely.
What would you say, like, how you, like, what are some of the things you do just besides looking back on past experiences that, kind of give you a creative, like, edge?
Oh, man. So that I like to be, like, if I'm with my friends or something, then we just chilling, cooling, then I write about that. It's just a lot of music. It just, like, I was over at my friend Salvador's house one day, and he was playing some music, and I was like, oh shit, man, I do this job, I rap on this job, and then we was playing the beat, and then I just started talking about that. So it just be a lot of stuff, or I'm watching the game, and I'd be like, yeah, and then something would just pop in my head. I'm like, yo, this is like that, and then I write it down.
Put it on notes or something.
Yeah, put it in my notebook.
Now, do you have a physical notebook or just on your phone?
It's on my notebook. I have 2 notebooks, actually.
Okay. What would you say a day in your life is?
Oh, man. So a typical day in the life of a sleepy Duece, it'd be wake up, stretch, just take a shower, do, wake up. I'm an early riser. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. A lot of people think it's a bad thing, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because, that give me more time to go do what I gotta do and like to go opportunity, go do stuff. Like when I went, they got my business cards made. I was the first one in there, bright and early, 9 o'clock. Get it done. So I think that being an early riser is a good thing. But back to a day in the life of me. I like to go hang out with my friends. So I probably go hang out with Sam. We'll probably, cool and smoke a little bit. And then we'll rap, talk about some bitches or something. And then we'll go probably hit the studio. And then we'll come back and listen to the tracks that we made. And then smoke some more. And then, yeah.
Smoking, man. That's all it is.
Cause sometimes that really brings out your music. It really gets your creative juices flowing, and it really, it really opens your mind up a little bit.
The sativa strain. That's what people say. Like a lot of creatives are on like just sativa because it's more of an uplifting kind of high. Versus indica, where you just want to kind of sit on your couch, watch Family Guy and shit.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't like that. I gotta be busy. That's another thing about me. I gotta be busy. Me personally, I love the ladies.
Oh yeah.
So that's another thing I might do. If one of my female friends text me and say, where you at? I'm trying to do something. I'm there. I'm there. All my guy friends, they already know at this point. They like, oh man, another jump just hit this nigga. He gone. They know.
That's what it's been, guy.
But it's been times when I was like, nah, I'm with my niggas. I ain't about to fuck with you.
I fuck with that because there's not a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
I think that's a big problem with like a lot of people today is that they will put vagina over everything when that's not like that's always gonna be there. But
that's what I'm saying.
Like my boss will always tell me like, man, if I was your age, I would be in all kinds of ass. And I was like, that's probably why you are in the position you are today. Because that's all you're worried about.
People don't get that. People don't get that at all.
The money and the youth and the opportunity is not always going to be there. Versus the women will always be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 50% of the U.S. population, of the world's population, women.
Exactly. I give it like 49. You got that little transsexual kind of. But shout out to those people. They're not afraid to be who they are. Shout out to those people.
Shout out to them people, man. They go against the norm. That's what I'm all about, going against the norm.
Exactly. Fuck the normies. That's the people I don't like.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, I like the. I don't know if I brought this up earlier, but I'm a huge Spider-Man nerd. So like, if any of y'all out there that's good with like graphic designs, I need a Spider-Man cover.
I got you. I actually got you.
I need a Spider-Man cover like ASAP because I'm getting ready to drop a tape soon.
Look, bro, I got you. I got this one guy. He was on one of my previous episodes. His name's Kalino. Shout out Kalino, by the way. Shout out Kalino for sure. And he does edits. And recently, like 6ix9ine's girlfriend posted one of his edits on her profile. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, like, that's lit.
Yeah, he's got some fire ass edits. I'm definitely gonna send you his profile. For sure.
Man, do that. I need something like ASAP.
He's definitely one of the best like picture editors, and that's crazy because he was telling me about that, and I really ain't trying to put his business out there, but he be posting on his story. But he was like, yeah, I just kind of do this like editing thing, a couple a week, and then like I'm guessing that shit happened for him, and he posted like a screenshot on his story, but hella people trying to get him to do shit for him. I'm like, bro, you done blew up, and he was and that goes back to what I said earlier, like it's all about having options and like doing different things because he mainly liked music, but the graphic design popped for him. You know what I mean? So it's all about not really getting your heart too set on something, but like still believing in yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, I've been doing all of my other covers, but it's just I've been so busy with this tape. It's just I need someone to do it for me. I like my No Standards. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a cover of it's Cosmo with dreads, and it's a Black Trixie Tang.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And yeah, I did that one myself. I stayed up all night trying to do that one, actually. But yeah, I mean, you said what?
No, go ahead.
But yeah, I had fun doing that. That's honestly like one of my favorite covers that I've ever made.
Are there any like shout outs you would like to give to anybody?
Yeah, I want to shout out my man Larry, my man Zay. I already shouted out a whole bunch of other people. Who else? My moms. My moms, I want to shout my moms out. And I want to shout everybody who rocking with my music. 2019, it's a lot more to come.
Thank you for listening to the In the Sky podcast, and thank you so much, Sleepy Duece, for coming on, man. It was awesome to have you. Nice talking to you, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me.